that we use to gauge our success by. It's the success as viewed from the veteran's perspective.
Is there some benchmark for an appropriate wait time that you have in mind that would tell you we are hitting our target?
Continue on South Quebec Street for 3 miles.
One of the things that I've learned, I'm now 6 months at the VA, one of the things that I've learned is you won't find large integrated healthcare systems that are using a single wait time metric as the basis for judging access to care, because there's no clinical relevance for a single wait time. For some veterans that need to be seen today, even the old 14-day standard failed miserably. And so basically that's why I think we get back to looking at veteran satisfaction, at patient satisfaction, so that we were asking the veteran, did we see you timely? Were you able to get that appointment scheduled when you wanted to be seen? And so for the veteran that doesn't need to be seen, doesn't care about being seen in 3 or 4 weeks, that's fine. For the veteran that needs to be seen today, we see that veteran today.
Sloan Gibson is the Deputy Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much, Melissa. Thanks for the opportunity.
U.S. officials say Egypt and the United Arab Emirates launched airstrikes on Libya over the weekend. They're said to have attacked locations held by Libyan Islamist factions. Libya has been in chaos since the U.S.-backed ouster of dictator Muammar Gaddafi in 2011. There is a very weak central government. The country is mainly run by a patchwork of militias. Now, with the alleged bombing by Egypt and the UAE, it looks like regional powers are taking sides. NPR's Leila Fadli reports from Cairo.
Libya is divided into 2 broad camps, an Islamist-backed umbrella group called Libya Dawn, and its opponents led by a renegade general in the east named Khalifa Haftar. And that overarching battle parallels the power struggle being fought around the Middle East. Anti-Islamist governments like Egypt and the United Arab Emirates support the self-declared anti-Islamist forces led by Haftar. They see Haftar as fighting Islamists connected to the Muslim Brotherhood, which they're clamping down on at home. Claudia Gazzini is the Libya researcher at the International Crisis Group. We contacted her in Rome.
We see in the battle that is being fought out in Libya between these 2 broad coalitions, a battle that is already being fought out regionally.
But outsiders choosing sides, Gazzini says, might just make things worse.
There's the risk that regional actors step in their support for one side or the other, and this can complicate the solution to Libya's problems at the moment. Reversely, an imploded Libya where war drags on, will have security